And hello, my beautiful Taurians. Welcome to your November reading. Sorry I'm early. It's the 5th of November. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. Sorry I'm late, guys. Yeah, I seem to be late, but there's been a lot going on. I'm sure as a Taurus, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the good news, guys, is I do have the lotto numbers for you. There are 11, 15, 12, 7, 6, and 9. I'm joking. I'm Taurus, so of course I have a preference and love for this sign. I wish I had the lotto number, guys. I think we'd all be so happy. But yeah, let's go into your reading. So the first card that came out was the Five of Coins. Okay, so Five of Coins can mean a lot of different things. Because I'm Taurus, I can understand a lot of you, so this is general, obviously. But the feeling I'm connecting is a lot of people possibly feeling out in the cold when it comes to finances. Now, I watch a lot of videos myself with regards to my star sign. I like to get other people's opinions and so on, and there are such amazing readers out there. This one I'm looking at, a lot of people say, Taurus, they are very good with their money, and yes, we're very good with money provided we have money. So that's what I'm seeing, and I can relate to it's possibly the feeling of being out in the cold, like a rags to riches, like you're going somewhere now, you're not so sure, like what's happening financially. I know in a lot of the readings they say it's going to get better, better, better. I feel that a lot of you are in a much better place, but possibly a few of you might not have yet seen the physical attributes for your life. But hang in there, it's the first card that jumped out, and I do feel that Great Spirit is saying not all hope has been lost. Just because you haven't seen it yet doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Okay, guys, so let's hang in there. And then the cards are reading in their own way. Okay, cards always speak for themselves, it's just energy. So I saw the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess. Isn't this such a Taurus card, the Three of Swords? I mean, holy crap, can we just get rid of this card in the deck altogether? Then we had the Ten of Coins, Ten of Pentacles, and of course, lo and behold, who comes to visit the Taurus? El Diablo. I think El Diablo and Three of Swords. We must have a bonfire and burn these puppies. If you Taurus, obviously if you Taurus, you're watching this unless you, whatever they call cross-watching. If you are cross-watching and you are the mother fluffers that have done this to us, go fluff yourself, quite frankly. Sorry for you, cross-watchers. Yes, Taurus can be full of shit. Yes, we can be stubborn. But holy crap, we've had enough salt in our life, and we've had enough people trying to curse at us, and enough people trying to belittle us. So, shoo, off you go. Go watch your own star sign. Thank you. I'm joking, guys. Don't take offense. I'm trying to play around. I've had the last 3 weeks have been quite serious in my life, so I just want to have a bit of fun, and I want to do the readings with love and light. So those that are cross-watching, I'm joking. It's not your fault. Unless you're deliberately trying to hurt a Taurus. And I'm sorry, but that's not very nice. So, having said those cards, the Ace of Swords, I love this card. Here we go, Ace of Swords for visual. So this is all about mental clarity. What I'm seeing is a cloud underneath it and like a split division. So I know as Taurus, we can be very much in two minds or a lot going on at the same time, and it's about keeping a balance. I know with Taurus we're very patient. A lot of people see us as incredibly patient, but when we have to take that sword and we have to charge, then move out the way. Because the fact that a Taurus gets to that stage, it means they've tried every other avenue. They've tried everything. You have deliberately come to upset our world, or you have chosen to push our buttons long enough. And then it gets to a stage where, justice, we stand up and we say, no, this is not right, this is not fair. This is not the way I want my life to be. And the Ace of Swords is also a lot about mental clarity. So I'm seeing the sword with the hand coming out of the clouds, and there's sort of like a vine around it with a crown on top. So I'm seeing it as a card of victory. Yay! A card of victory. The High Priestess is higher intuition, higher wisdom. The Three of Swords, the Ten of Coins, and the Devil. Oh, lo and behold, then I'm seeing, okay, so the Lover's card somehow has found its way by the Devil card. So for a lot of Taurians, it could be a relationship, family, bond, something that's been tying you down. Maybe it's even a house bond, because I was going to say like a bondage of people. House bond, things over your head. It could possibly be feeling a little bit too much for you and you just want to break free. But what I really, really like is that Ace of Swords. It's like saying, even though all of this stuff has happened, there is mental victory coming through. Now, as a fellow Taurian, I know as much as we are heart chakras and we are emotional beings and we have a lot of love and a lot of giving and a lot of patience and a lot of nurturing and all of those good qualities, we also get tired sometimes. We get tired because sometimes people look at us and we think we're so strong, which we are, and we can just take and carry. But when we get into our mind, that's a place where I feel that things really start to happen, because when we have to go into our mind and we have to go, okay, it's time to put all my shit down and it's time for me to focus on this now. Then it's true commitment, true dedication. We don't stop. It's not charging like a bull or a china. I mean, sometimes yes we do. Depends how much it pisses us off. But generally we are balanced people. We don't like to be provoked. I mean, imagine a bull and you go and you stick a sword up its ass. Do you think the bull's going to turn around and go, oh, thanks for that. Can I get some like chocolate flakes with that? That was lovely. Yeah, do that again. I mean, the bull's going to turn around and you're just looking for shit. It's going to come for you. Okay, so don't provoke a bull crosswatches. It's not very nice. Then at the bottom we have the Sun card. Sunflower, sunshine, connecting with inner child. I think we need to have more fun. I've watched a lot of the other readers and they're so right. We, as fellow Taurians, we've been so serious. We can be a lot of fun too. So I know for myself, I woke up this morning and I said, geez, like it's time to have a bit of fun, a little bit of light-hearted energy instead of this constant energy of having to resolve things, having to fight for justice, having to put things in balance and straighten a lot of crap that other people have actually tried to bring in. It's their stuff, it's their crap, but some of the stuff is definitely not right. So, of course, as a Taurus and a human being, I think there's justice. And by the way, I had to do a video about justice and balance and all of that. It's a big topic in my life. I'm sure it's a big topic in your life. It's something that Taurians we hold very dear to us, is justice and balance as well. So we've got the Hermit, Ace of Cups, Five of Clubs, the Empress, the Hierophant, the Three of Cups. Interesting. So we've got the Hermit. I know what that's all about. It's about a Taurian going into this haven place within themselves. And when I say haven, sure, as I said that, my ear just went numb. It's like the guys are saying, listen. We can be very stubborn. We can overanalyze, overprocess. We can sometimes get stuck in our own thoughts. Like I said, when we go into our mind, that's a different place. We prefer to have fun and enjoy ourselves and let life flow. But when we go into our mind, it's a huge internalization. But as I look at the Hermit, it's also coming through for us Taurians as the shepherd. And you can see the light, like the sort of lantern over there. So it's saying very much about coming out of this space. But I feel we're getting led, like the guides, divine abundance, the universe. They're bringing us out of this, and it's followed by the Ace of Cups. Okay. And there's a white horse on the top. So the message I'm getting, and this Ace of Cups is just over the Ace of Swords. So it's like a mental breakthrough and an emotional breakthrough, and we're being led to this. It's saying that even though we sometimes feel isolated, a lot of the times we put ourselves into the isolation. Now, as a Taurus, you know why we do that. If we don't feel that we have support, or people are supporting us, or the people around us aren't actually contributing to the situation. When I say contributing to the situation, it's like we don't need noise when there's noise already. It's like, yes, wonderful. If you've got something that can contribute, your opinion, your view, whatever the case is, thank you. But if shit's hit the fan, I need to concentrate, I need to dedicate. I don't have time for la, I have to focus. But it's saying there are strong allies. The Hierophant is coming through, and the Three of Cups with the Empress. So I'm seeing the Empress, and as you can see, her shield is down. So I feel that a lot of us have almost been standing our ground, protecting it with our dear life, protecting the people we love, our babies, our children, our loved ones. And next to it is the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. Okay, so it's saying here, it's like divine celebrations. It's like, I'm not too sure what's happening on the cosmos and with all the planets and everything. I haven't really had time to go look. I think there was Saturn and Pluto or something, and dear old Mercury is coming soon. By the way, I sent Mercury an invitation to go to Uranus and to stay there and have a party. And it's my personal joke, Uranus. So Mercury, no offense, but yes, as long as you come in with blessings, chop. If not, please go to Uranus with love and light. But it says that there are celebrations coming in. Good Lord, I think we could use a holiday. Let the celebration be in Mauritius, Maldives, Seychelles, Hawaii, anywhere. Let it be good celebration coming for us. Then we have the Judgment card, and the Chariot, and the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, King of Swords, Temperance, Five of Swords, Two of Cups, King of Clubs, the World, and the story goes on. Okay, so I say that and my upper chest gets tight. The Judgment. Now, Judgment, we can look at so many things. It's pretty much, I'm looking at this and it's letting go of the old. Look at the Judgment card. There's little buggers downstairs, okay? It's getting rid of the old, getting rid of the things that don't serve us. Moving with the Chariot. I mean, I think we're done with the Judgment. We're done with nonsense in our lives. It's time for movement. It's time for rest and recuperation. And then we've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So I'm seeing some mental turbulence between two people, male, female. The Temperance card, the Five of Swords. So it's almost like a battle. Okay, I know what this means in my life. But it's like a battle. Things that might have felt off balance. Things that might have seemed like they've taken a long time. The King of Clubs, King of Wands in the World, and the Ten of Swords and the Tower. I like this very much. Okay. I mean, I'm sure all of you have watched other readers and videos, okay? Don't we often get this Ten of Swords, okay? And some people shout at us, get out of there, get out of there. And I know I'm watching, I'm like, hello, I'm trying. But it's literally saying the Tower, the Ten of Swords underneath the Judgment card and the Falling Tower. It's like, it's good. Time for this rubbish to go. It's time for this nonsense to go, there's people to go, the unfairness, unjust. It's time to go into the Wheel of Fortune. Time for the Queen of Swords, Queen of Coins, and the Knight of Clubs. So I'm seeing there's like a lot of support actually. I think October, not I think I know for myself, October is not the easiest. It was very draining. Even my voice is coarse. It's like I'm tired of talking so much and fighting with people to do their bloody job, or the justice system, or whatever. It's time for it to come to an end, and it's like I'm seeing a very strong person standing next to Taurus. It's coming through as the Queen of Swords. Now, I don't know as a Philitarian, have you noticed? It's usually the air signs that are pain in the butt, not the bed, the butt. The pain in the ass, okay, is the air signs. Gemini, Libra, blah, blah, blah. Especially Gemini. Good Lord. Sorry, Gemini, if you're watching, but sure, Gemini and earth signs, my goodness, or air signs and earth signs. It's like something in the karmic wheel between these two. It's like not always an easy mission there. And the Knight of Clubs is coming through. I'm seeing like good fortune coming through. The wheel. See, there we go again. Taurus and the throat chakra. And we know what that means, don't we, Taurus? Communication. Okay, so look at the Wheel of Fortune. I think I'm going to lose my voice in this video. Excusez-moi. I think we're just tired of talking. And when the Taurus goes silent, it's dangerous. It's not a good place to be for other people. While the Taurus is still talking, we're quite safe. When we're quiet, it's not good. Okay, Taurus, I'm looking at, it's like a battle. The thing is, it's like this battle was over, but it was like a mosquito. Maybe it was contracts or paperwork that needed to be finished, or legalities, or the justice system or something. But this battle, it's not like we in battle. It's not like we have to fight. It's like the end was like a continued end. It's like a movie, the end, and then 5 minutes later, the end, and then 5 minutes later, the end, and then you're still watching, and you're like, what the hell? Like, can this thing just finish now? I thought the movie was done. Like, I want to watch the next one, okay? But it's coming through as good, Taurus. The World card is there, so there is balance. I'm seeing healing to relationships as well. And above the Two of Cups, I'm seeing the Lion. So it could very well have to do with a Leo. Okay? But I'm seeing healing, I'm seeing union. People standing by you. It could be involved with a Leo, very closely a friend. But the Lion stood up, which is also about strength. Which is nice. We can always use that. So now I'm going to choose 3 cards from the Lenormand card deck for Taurus. Taurus, you know I'm always biased, I'm sorry. I will try and pick a second favorite, our own star sign. But Taurus, we like info. We like lots of info. We like to know what's going on. I'm just looking at this Wheel of Fortune. It's showing me the compass. It's showing me direction. Direction for the Queen of Swords. So it's like direction to come into that space of strength now that you have the mental clarity, now that the judgment is over, coming out of judgment, coming out of hermit. Now, we don't like to have to go to hermit phase. If we go to hermit phase, it's usually a survival mechanism of ours. We have to like regroup. We've got to get our shit together, you know. We have to charge. That's what's coming through. Let's see. I've asked for 3 and we have got 5. Ha! Greedy buggers we are. Okay. So we've got number 23, which is the mouse card. Number 9, blessings and news, good news coming. 5, it's like the harvest, the tree, harvest time. The moon. As I'm saying, the moon, the 5th, I think we had new moon on the 3rd. I should probably check what's happening with the moon before I do these videos, but there's something about the moon. And 32, if you look at the card, it's 32 on top. I don't know if you can see. 3 plus 2 is 5. Today is the 5th, and the card behind it is number 5. And the next one is the ocean, number 34. 34, 32, 5, 9, 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5, 5, 5. Definitely something going on today. And an astro cosmic moon planetary aspects connected to water. They show me this sort of ocean fish card connected to water. Influence of the planets, influence of the moon over water. And I'm seeing the oceans looking very calm. Okay. There's definitely something there. Gosh, I wish I had checked before I did this, but I don't like to edit my videos unless the sound or something's gone wrong. But it's like news coming in. It's showing me harvest time. It's like, I remember I learned this, I think it was with Shekinah Karuna. So after my Reiki course, I did a Karuna course. And if I'm not mistaken, it's called the Merkaba. Okay? So Merkaba is like your whole sort of higher consciousness. How can I say? It's like your energy, but it's on a higher level. And it's like news coming in. It could be news, and the mouse comes in, news of things that you thought you had lost, or a loss you thought that you were going to lose at something. Could be financial losses, you've gone through a hard time. There's news coming in. It's like I'm seeing the rainbow, I'm seeing the fruits of your labor, like it's harvest time, and the moon has just got this amazing effect on the water at the moment. Now, earth signs, I know the ocean and water calms me down a hell of a lot. And I'm hearing the ocean, hello. So those living near to water, go get into that ocean with your feet. There's something bigger going on here. It's like calmer waters. Calmer waters, good news coming in from what you thought was a loss, but it's actually a huge gain. You know, I look at, for example, I've got a peach tree. And last year there was like, I think like a few little peach things that didn't amount to anything when I moved in. And I look at it now, and literally in the last few weeks, the branches are like hanging, and there's just like peaches everywhere. I'm thinking, holy shit, you know, I might as well turn this into wine or something because there's so many peaches and I can't eat so many peaches. So every time someone comes around, I'm like, yeah, take a bag of peaches, you know, yeah, help yourself. Bring your family, you know. Everyone can have peaches. And when I looked at it, it was the first tree that had blossoms really. Like there was a few others budding in that, but like this tree stood out predominantly, and I actually forgot that it was a peach tree. And then these peaches come out of nowhere, and I thought, my word, like so many peaches. And every day I'd walk past and tell people, look at the peach tree, look at the peach tree. And then I'm like, oh, hello, it's the fruit of your labor. I'm like, hallelujah, you know, like if only these peaches were like $100 each, I'd be quite rich by now. And then I go, no, these are my peaches. Stay off my peaches, biatch. These are mine. But while they're fruits, I'm happy to share. I'm joking. But it's a fruit of the labor. Going to calmer waters, like there is good news coming. There's offering. Offering of love, offering of news coming in. 7, 3 plus 4, 7, 9, 5, 5, 5. It's like 5, 5, 5. 3 5s. Now, numbers also have a sequence. So when we see repetition, it's like the universe and the guides are going, listen, listen, listen. Things are happening. Things are happening. And Taurus, we don't like hearing things are happening. But at the same time, we know we're not quitters. We don't give up. We carry on. We charge. No, we didn't fight so hard. We didn't come this far to put our hooves in the ground, like people say. We came this far for this, for the calmer waters, for the fruits of our labor, our hard work. I mean, holy crap, we do work hard, okay? People can look at Taurus and think, oh, lazy buggers sometimes, but we're not. I mean, it might look like we're on the couch, but our mind is going all the time. We're always thinking of things. We're always trying to better ourselves, find solutions to problems. So I'm quite liking this because it is saying that we are headed for better times. Now, every time I'm seeing a 9 in the last few days, I get the message November. I'm like, November's the 11th month, by the way, but I'm getting 9, so I'm understanding where it's coming from. I don't know numerology, but even the throat's getting a bit clearer. 9 is that going into completion. 9 is a very good year, apparently, in numerology. Like every time you go into the 9th year, it's like big changes, big shifts, big things in our life. So Taurus, yes, it's been rough. And it hasn't been rough for days. It hasn't been rough for months. It's been rough for years. So we're like, I want that fruit. I want the fruit. Show me the fruit. I need to eat. I want to eat my fruits now. I'm tired of the pest sprays and the pruning and the growing and everything. Show me the fruit. Guys, I do believe that November is going to be a good month. We just have to hold on to that faith that it is time. It's picking time. And November holds good news for us. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to donate to my channel. I will put the details below. And please like, subscribe, and all the other good stuff. And I love you guys. I know it's not easy, but I love you. And I hope in my next video, I'm going to be sharing a lot of my own personal joys with you. And I hope that you share your views, your comments. And to all those cross-watching, I love you too. Gemini even. Love to everyone.